All right. Hey guys, good morning. It's Jay Hughes. We have a little bit of rain here this morning in Boise, Idaho, which is great. Cooling things down, and hope wherever you are, you're getting ready to have a great day today. I'm actually on my way to a 2-day mastermind event. It's actually here in Boise, Idaho. A friend of mine, Sean Buck, who is he is a serial entrepreneur, super smart guy, and has done really well in his current business today, which is related to everything related to marketing. He runs a newsletter company, which is it's a significant newsletter marketing company. I think they were definitely in the Inc. top 500, I think 2 and 3 years ago. Anyway, great guy. And I go to church with Sean, and he invited me to, he puts on a mastermind event, 3 a year, and he's got 15 clients flying in from all over the country. And I bumped into him earlier this week, and he's like, hey, well, come as my guest. And I'm like, dude, absolutely. So I'm on my way there. I'm excited about that. It's gonna be tons of fun, and I'm gonna learn a lot. So I'm excited about that today. Quick video this morning is based on something. I had a private client of mine texted me last night. He's like, hey, this video was really good. I like that one. You know what you should do? You should share on abundance thinking. And the reason for that, like, I have a couple abundance thinking versus kind of scarcity thinking stories in my own life, and I'd shared those with this client who's also a friend, and actually what ended up happening is, as we discussed it a little bit, I pointed him to a resource. It was both a podcast, I think also just a blog article on the same topic, but on abundance versus scarcity thinking. It's by a leader kind of in the business management leadership space. His name is Michael Hyatt. And in this video, we'll make sure down below, we'll link to his podcast as well as the written blog post article, so you can read that in full. He does a tremendous job in explaining this, but I wanted to just give a quick tidbit on it for you right now this morning, because this is something, if you can start working on building a habit of having abundance thinking, it can make such a tremendous difference, and not just in your business, but every area of your life. And so that's something I've been working to try and cultivate. I'll explain real quick what it is. Michael Hyatt describes abundance thinking has these types of characteristics. Characteristics where you are, when you look out into the world, you are optimistic, you're positive. There's an aspect to your thinking that there's more there's more where that came from. That's what it is. I think more where that came from. So an example might be, you lose the deal, you lose out on the sale, the transaction falls through, and you want to be bummed, but there's this, you have to remember, there's tons of opportunities out there, and to be fearful, to fall into scarcity thinking would be, oh man, like I lost that and I'm never going to get it back. No. Abundance thinking is, there's more where that came from. I can, with God's help and with the right energy that I can bring to any deal, any transaction, any relationship, like I can replicate that. Just because I lost that one doesn't mean, but in any stretch, that this is going to be a huge knock on my career. Not at all. And so abundance thinkers are always thinking that way. Like they're dreaming big, they're thinking big. They're okay with taking risk because they believe that, trying not to get hit by the fire truck, they believe that taking risk is necessary, right, in order to fulfill their potential, their full potential. And to just play it safe all the time is not. Here, I'm gonna pause this because here comes the ambulance. So I'm gonna pause for 1 second. Okay, we're back. Back to abundance versus scarcity. Abundant thinkers are thinking like, what can I do to exceed my clients' expectations, to exceed my family's expectations, my wife, my kids? What can I do to really add value and serve them? Scarcity thinkers tend to think like, what's the minimum that I can do in order to get what I want. And boy, and I'll be very honest with you. Like I mentioned there, I have a couple stories on this for me personally that God really challenged me, because I tend to be a more of a pessimistic thinker. I'm a problem solver, and so I often come to situations looking for problems to solve. And that can be a gift. It is a gift at times, but it also brings with it an aspect of scarcity thinking. And so I want to share that with you this morning. I hope wherever you are, you may have some temptations this morning to look back on your day, your week, your month. Maybe you look back on your September production, your August production, and you had loans that rolled to the next month, sales that fell through, and you're gonna feel tempted to just kind of be an Eeyore about it and think, man, like that's just kind of how life goes. I'm gonna be cynical, versus this abundance, having an abundancy thinking mindset, which says, I'm on the view. I'm looking for the next transaction. I'm looking for the next opportunity. Who can I serve? Who's the next family that I can touch and help and serve and love on? Abundance thinkers are willing to. They think the book called The Go-Giver. If you haven't read that, definitely want to pick that up, The Go-Giver. But it's a giving mentality. What can I do to give to somebody today, to serve them, to love on them? When you do that, it's just such a humble and attractive quality. It draws people to yourself. And so I want to encourage you in that today. If you feel tempted to want to give up, to feel down or discouraged about whatever problem it is in your life, and I would just encourage you to stop, pray, ask God for help in this, and help Him to help you embrace this mindset of abundance thinking. That not that you need to go out and attain the whole world, not at all, but like, we're not going to let small failures define who you are as a person. It's not who you are. It's not your identity. And so I hope that's helpful for you today. Again, we'll post down in the comments or in the information section below the video, we'll post the link to the Michael Hyatt podcast, and I'd really encourage you to listen to that all the way through. That's something I've listened to 4 or 5 times actually, and it's a staple one that I share with a lot of my clients. So hey, hope that's helpful. Have an abundant day today, and we'll talk to you again soon.